Hi everybody, happy Friday. It's Alissa. I'm back with my Facebook Friday 5. 5 picks for books that you can find this weekend to read in Hoopla, our always available platform. My first pick is a picture book, and it's called Duck Rabbit. It's by Amy Cross Rosenthal and Tom Lichtenheld, and it is a picture book all about perspective. Is it a duck? Is it a rabbit? Our narrators argue back and forth. Is it a duck? Is it a rabbit? You'll have to read it and see what you see. So my early chapter book pick this weekend is a early chapter book series, and it's called Miranda and Maude. The first book in the series is The Princess and the Absolutely Not a Princess, and it's by Emma Wunsch. And it is the story of Miranda and Maude. One girl is a princess. One girl is the furthest thing from a princess. And they meet at school. And they don't exactly hit it off. They are absolutely polar opposites. But can they become friends? And can they learn that you can be friends with people who are different from you? You'll have to find out in Miranda and Maude. So my first pick for my middle grade readers this weekend is the award-winning The Girl Who Drank the Moon by Kelly Barnhill. If you like complicated fantasy plots with a lot of different threads in your stories, this is a book for you to try. So this is the story of a village in the forest called the Protectorate. And each year in the Protectorate, they sacrifice the youngest member in their village to the witch in the forest. And the thing is, the witch of the forest doesn't ask for this sacrifice. So every year, on the same day, she goes for a walk through the forest to rescue what she believes is an abandoned baby. And she takes the baby and she walks all the way through the forest, through the night, feeding the baby starlight to a village on the other side of the forest, where she delivers the baby to a family who is looking to adopt a child. Well, this year, Zan makes a mistake, and she accidentally feeds the baby moonlight instead of starlight. And that means that the baby now has magical powers. And so Zan has to raise this girl as her own. And so we flash forward in time, and we're coming up to Luna, the baby's 13th year. And this is the year that she is going to receive all of her magical powers. And this is also the year that a young man who lives in the Protectorate has decided that he has had enough. His baby is the one that is going to be sacrificed this year, and he is determined to stop it. And he is going to stop it by going into the woods and killing the witch. And so there are many woven plot lines in this story, and an undercurring story that is throughout all of it is this big, bad, evil, dormant baddie who is also coming back. And so there's a lot of lines like about family and what would you do to protect the people that you love. So if you like I said, multi-threaded plotline fantasies, The Girl Who Drank the Moon is excellent. For something a little lighter, a little humorous, if you like science fiction or just funny books, we have Cosmic by Frank Cottrell Boyce. This is the story of Liam. Now, Liam is only 12, but Liam often gets mistaken for an adult because he's already really tall and he's starting to grow some facial hair. Now, being mistaken for an adult is awesome when the Porsche dealer lets you take the car for a test drive, or the principal mistakes you for a substitute teacher on the first day of school. But it's still really hard to have to always be expected to act older than you really are. And school is not really Liam's thing. But his best friend Florida is super smart and very studious. And they've just announced this contest. And it is the epic thrill ride to end all thrill rides. And they are going to send a group of kids into outer space. And Liam really wants to go. But again, school, not his thing. So he knows that he doesn't really stand a chance of being selected as one of the kids. Because there's this whole like academic competition that they have to go through. But he convinces his friend Florida to apply as the child. And he applies as her dad to be the parent chaperone. And they go through the whole rigmarole and they get selected. And they get launched into outer space with this other group of kids. And Liam is the only adult on board. What could go wrong, right? Well, now they're, 230,000 miles from Earth and they're stuck. And Liam, as the only adult on board, is responsible for getting everyone back safely. Think he can do it? Find out in Cosmic. And for my teen readers this weekend, I am going back into the past here a little bit, and I am recommending Lament by Maggie Stiefvater. This is her very first novel. You may know her from The Raven Boys or Scorpio Races. If you have not read this one yet, it is truly fabulous. So this is the story of 16-year-old Deirdre, who is a music prodigy. She's very shy. She's also recently discovered that she is a clover hand, which means that she can see fairies. And the unfortunate side of all of this is that Deirdre has also discovered that she and her musical talents has managed to anger the Queen of the Fae, who has sent 2 dark, broodingly handsome assassins after Deirdre. And she's now finding herself in the crosshairs of a centuries-old fairy war. So if you like fairy stories or Celtic fairy mythology, check out Lament by Maggie Stiefvater. So those are my Facebook Friday 5 picks for this weekend. I hope you enjoy them or that you have a good book to curl up with this weekend. I hear it's supposed to snow. Boo, Mother Nature. So plenty of time to get some good reading in. I'll see you guys next week. Bye.